What is going on, Jeromes? It feels like it's been years that we've been champing at the bit for the Vikings to trade for all-pro cornerback Jalen Ramsey. Even when he was a number 5 overall pick in 2016 coming out of Florida State, I was like, trade all the draft picks. Just go get him. When he was in Jacksonville, go get him. When he was at the Rams, go get him. But now, this offseason, it looks like he's going to be moved again, and the Vikings should be all in. Yes, I said it. Don't care. Tom Pelissero, NFL Network, go. The Rams have had trade talks about 6-time Pro Bowl cornerback Jalen Ramsey, and league sources now believe it's very likely Ramsey is dealt in coming weeks. Ramsey, 28, is due $17 million in 2023 on a front-loaded deal that averages $20 million, and LA is clearing cap space. The Rams also released Bobby Wagner, which... break it out down to Vikingville. That's right. And yes, Jalen Ramsey, Vikings. I don't know. Will Jalen Reagor give up number 5 for Jalen Ramsey? I don't know, man. But Jalen Ramsey still has some great tread left on the tire. He's 28 years young, going to be 29 in October, 6'1", 208. He's been a 3-time first-team All-Pro, 6-time Pro Bowler, and is still one of the best man-to-man cornerbacks in the NFL. Now, is he at his apex like he was a couple years ago? No, but is he still up there in terms of one of the best man-to-man corners in the game? Yes, he is. And 2021, he shined as the Rams defense had the number 1 D in the NFL. Of course, that was with Von Miller and a healthy Aaron Donald. This year, the Rams defense went in the tank, and Ramsey had a lot more pressure put on him, but Ramsey still had 11 passes broken up, 4 interceptions, 86.4 PFF grade, which is 3rd best for corners around the league, and Ramsey is still that guy, man. And so now let's get into trade comp. So, yeah, the Vikings are bereft of draft picks right now. They're projected to have an extra 5th-round compensatory pick, but a 1st and a 3rd and a 4th and a 5th and a 5th. That's not much to work with as of right now, but we have an offer. So Cameron Tiny Dantzler, who was sort of up and down last year, a guy that Kwesi did not draft, and also include number 23 and a 2024 3rd-rounder for Jalen Ramsey, and you're basically just moving back a handful of spots, but you're still staying in the 2nd round. So that could be enough to entice. I don't know. I think that given Jalen Ramsey's contract, I think that the trade compensation, the fact that the Rams are very clear in their intention to move him, like they're not going to get a ton in trade compensation. Right. And looking at the contract, like I said, $17 million this season. That's what the Vikings would take on the cap hit. Now, they can certainly discuss an extension that could alleviate some of that cap hit this year going forward. That certainly could and should be a possibility. And because we know. Yes, we absolutely know, man. And look at the pros and cons. Ramsey is still a cornerback 1 in the league, and what Brian Flores wants to do on the defense. Look at how excited Brian Flores would be to get Jalen Ramsey. That's right, man. That's right. And what Flores wants to do with his corners, singling up man-to-man, press man on the outside, put him on an island while you're still blitzing 5, 6, 7 people. That's exactly what Ramsey would bring. Instant upgrade, defensive flexibility, would allow the Vikings to do a lot more creative things up front. O'Connell knows him. O'Connell was with the Rams for a couple seasons with Jalen Ramsey, so he knows the dynamic, he knows the locker room, and like all this chatter about Jalen Ramsey's bad for the locker room. If it's true, O'Connell would know it. If it's not, O'Connell certainly would know it as well. Cons. Could you say that the defense is more than Jalen Ramsey away? Sure. Also, you do need your picks. The Vikings are tight on cap space, even though we know. Yeah, that's right. And also, Ramsey, like I said, is going to be 29 next year. Does he still have a couple years left of being elite? Yes. But is it as many as you would like? Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. But the Vikings cornerback depth right now, guys in house, you got Evans, Booth, Dantzler, Tagown, and Kalen Barnes. But the rest of them, Boyd's a free agent. Who knows if he'll be back? Sean Sullivan is a free agent. He probably should not be back. Duke Shelley, I would love to have back, but also in terms of size and length-wise, he doesn't sync up with what Flores likes in a cornerback, even though he did great in press man last year in a small sample size. Patrick Peterson, who knows what's going to happen, but we need to make this happen. Finally. I've wanted this since 2016. Let's finally make it happen in 2023. It's never too late. That's right, man. But your thoughts are thoughts. Vikings should and could trade for Rams cornerback Jalen Ramsey. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.